Survival isn't about conquering nature, it's about working with it, learning to read the land and use its features to your advantage. When you find yourself in the wild, your greatest asset is often your ability to adapt and see opportunity where others might see only obstacles. The hillside dugout is a perfect example, a shelter carved directly into the earth, using the land's own strength for warmth, concealment, and security. By harnessing the natural insulation of soil and the protective embrace of a hillside, you create a refuge that stands up to wind, rain, and even the cold of winter. Instead of building 4 walls from scratch, you let the hillside provide most of your structure, saving precious time, energy, and resources. The earth itself becomes your wall, your roof, and your shield, allowing you to focus on other survival needs. Throughout history, from ancient peoples to wartime soldiers, dugouts have offered quick, hidden refuge. These shelters have been used in countless environments, from the frozen steppes to dense forests, proving their value across cultures and centuries. By digging into a slope, you tap into the earth's stable temperature and natural camouflage. The ground keeps you cool in summer, warm in winter, and hidden from view. An invaluable advantage whether you're escaping the elements or avoiding detection. A dugout blends seamlessly into its surroundings, offering protection from both the elements and prying eyes. With a well-placed entrance and careful use of local materials, your shelter can be nearly invisible to passers-by. It's a lesson in efficiency and resourcefulness, seeing a hillside not as an obstacle, but as a ready-made sanctuary. The land provides if you know how to look and how to use what's already there. With knowledge, patience, and effort, the land itself becomes your greatest ally. The dugout is more than a shelter, it's a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to thrive in harmony with nature. The right location is everything. When it comes to building a dugout or shelter in the wild, your choice of hillside can make the difference between comfort and hardship, safety and risk. Before you even think about digging, take a moment to really study the landscape around you. Choose a south-facing slope for sunlight and warmth. These slopes receive more daylight, helping to keep your shelter drier and more comfortable. Avoid cold, damp, north-facing hillsides, which tend to stay in shadow and can be chilly and unwelcoming, especially in colder months. The slope should be steep enough for drainage, allowing rainwater to run off naturally, but not so steep it risks collapse or makes construction dangerous. A gentle to moderate incline is ideal, providing both safety and practicality. Stable, well-drained soil is essential. Avoid loose sand or waterlogged ground. Test the earth with your hands. It should hold together but not be sticky or saturated. Good soil means your shelter will last longer and stay dry inside. Never build at the bottom of a hill or in a gully. Water will find you there. These low spots collect runoff during storms, turning your shelter into a trap for moisture and flooding. Aim for a spot 2/3 up the slope, away from both damp and wind. This elevation is high enough to avoid pooling water, but low enough to be sheltered from harsh winds that sweep over the crest. Check for signs of water flow and plan a drainage ditch above your shelter. Look for channels, erosion, or debris that show where water travels during rain. A simple ditch can divert water and keep your dugout dry. Ensure nearby resources, strong timber for building, a water source for drinking and cooking, but not so close that flooding is a risk, and natural cover for concealment and insulation. These features make your shelter more sustainable and secure. Take your time. Let the land guide your choice. Sit quietly. Observe the patterns of wind, sun, and water. Sometimes the best spot isn't obvious at first glance. A careful site selection means a safer, drier, and more comfortable dugout. With patience and attention to detail, you'll create a shelter that stands the test of time and weather. With your site chosen, it's time to dig. This is the moment where vision meets effort, and the hillside becomes the canvas for your shelter. Imagine the generations before you, soldiers, pioneers, and survivors who have all faced the same challenge, transforming raw earth into a place of refuge. Begin by marking out a compact rectangle against the slope. A smaller footprint means less earth to move, greater warmth, and a structure that's easier to reinforce. Carefully measure and plan. Precision now will pay off later, making your shelter more efficient and secure. Dig methodically from the front, working your way inward. Focus on creating a flat, level floor and a strong, vertical back wall. Take your time. Rushing can lead to mistakes or instability. Each layer of earth removed brings you closer to a safe haven. As you dig, save the excavated soil nearby. This isn't just waste, it's a valuable resource. Later, you'll use it for insulation, to camouflage your shelter, and to reinforce the structure against the elements. Work around roots for stability, and adapt to rocks as needed. Roots can help anchor your walls, while stones may be used to strengthen the floor or create drainage. Every obstacle is an opportunity to make your shelter stronger. Every action should serve a purpose, waste nothing. In survival, efficiency is key. Use every resource at your disposal and let nothing go to waste, whether it's a handful of soil or a sturdy root. Use simple tools, a digging stick, a spade, or even a piece of bark. These humble implements, used skillfully, can move mountains of earth. Remember, it's not the tool, but the determination behind it that shapes your shelter. Once the floor and walls are shaped, check for levelness to prevent water pooling. A simple stick or your eye can help you spot uneven spots. Good drainage is essential for comfort and safety, especially in wet conditions. This is hard work, demanding both strength and patience. Each shovelful is a step closer to security. Sweat and effort now mean warmth and protection later, so embrace the labor. It's an investment in your survival. Stand inside and feel the earth's protection. The walls you've shaped with your own hands now shield you from wind, rain, and cold. There's a deep satisfaction in knowing you've created a safe space from nothing but the land itself. This space is your foundation for survival, a testament to your resourcefulness and determination. Here, surrounded by earth, you've carved out not just a shelter, but a home. The entrance is your shelter's weak point. Design it wisely. Avoid a straight, open doorway. Instead, dig a sunken or angled entry to trap cold air and block wind. A cold well entrance, lower than the main floor, keeps warmth inside. Build up earth outside to divert water and add a drainage channel if needed. Use a simple door blanket, canvas, or woven branches. A small indirect entrance is easier to defend and keeps your dugout hidden. Thoughtful design here means warmth, dryness, and security. Now, build the wooden skeleton that supports your dugout. Use the strongest timbers for the ridgepole and upright posts. Overbuild for safety. The ridgepole runs the length of the shelter, supported by notched posts. Add a front crossbeam for the door frame and wall. Stack smaller logs for the front wall, sealing gaps with moss or clay. Bank excavated soil against the wall for insulation and stability. Soldiers learned the hard way. A strong frame is life or death. With the frame in place, your shelter is ready for its final layer of protection. The roof is your shield from the elements. Lay rafters from ridgepole to front beam, spacing them close for strength. Add a waterproof layer, tarpaulin, birch bark, or dense thatch. Cover with excavated soil, finishing with turf, so plants can regrow and bind the roof. The living roof insulates, camouflages, and sheds water. Depth matters, a few inches for warmth, several feet for real protection. The roof's weight demands a robust frame. Done right, your dugout becomes nearly invisible, a true refuge. The earth above you keeps you dry, warm, and safe. The Earth's thermal mass keeps your dugout stable, cool in summer, warm in winter. Line interior walls with woven branches and moss for extra insulation. Raise your bed off the ground with poles and spruce boughs, or use thick, dry leaves. This traps air, keeping you warmer and more comfortable. Even without a fire, a well-built dugout stays much warmer than outside. You conserve energy, sleep better, and stay stronger. Comfort isn't just luxury, it's survival. The dugout is your energy-saving sanctuary. In winter, a fire turns your dugout into a true home. Build a small hearth near the entrance, lined with stones. Ventilation is critical. Add a chimney, hollow log or stone shaft, and a fresh air inlet near the fire. This system keeps smoke out and oxygen in. Don't risk carbon monoxide. Proper airflow also dries out dampness. The fire's warmth, light, and comfort are vital for morale. The fire is your heart, ventilation your lungs. Mastering fire and air makes survival not just possible, but livable.